Hey guys, it's Tony Hannity's here from LazyTechGuys.com, best source on the net for your latest tech news and information. One thing we talk about a lot are Kickstarter and Kickstarter projects, and we generally get a chance to look at them after the fact, after they get into the mass market, but we very rarely get a chance to take a look at a prototype. And we now have the exclusive look at the Smarter Stand. Now the Smarter Stand for the iPad is actually an attachment that would go onto your smart cover or your smart case. And essentially what it is are these two little plastic doodads. And I'll get into them in just a second, but I want to talk about the actual project on Kickstarter. Within about 24 hours they reached their goal of $10,000, and currently right now they're at $111,000. So they're definitely going to be putting this into mass market. I have the white ones. They're going to be marketing different colors for the different color covers and whatnot that are out there. But definitely go ahead and check out the full project on Kickstarter.com or our website at LazyTechGuys.com. But let's go ahead and dive into this. Okay, so the thing with the iPad smart cover, it's an amazing and an ingenious product. It's a great design. It's essentially just this little flap of plastic or leather or whatever you bought in different colors, and it has a magnetic part right here, puts the iPad to sleep. Obviously you can have it open all the way, or you can fold it up. So basically that prop is for like using the keyboard, or you just flip it this way and it's for watching movies or something. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just limiting. That's all it is. So that's where this comes into play. So in the packaging with the Smarter Stand, you're gonna get You're actually going to get 3 clips. There's an extra one right there. And then you're going to get 2 of these non-stick pads. Now, you might be asking, where do you put the non-stick pad? Well, you would put it on the back of your iPad, roughly around here. It's just a strong adhesive that would go onto the actual iPad itself, and you'll see why this is very important to be here for this whole thing to work out. Now before I go on, I do want to mention that these clips I have here, or the Smarter Stand that I have here, this is still prototype. It's not the finished product. The material is going to be much better made. It's going to be a lot more durable. It's going to be able to slide a lot easier than I'm going to show you here. So don't be too critical about it. I'm not. I understand where they're at. They still have 24 more days in the project, and then there's going to be another couple of months in the actual production of it. So nevertheless, let's go on. Alright, so essentially what you're going to do is you're going to slide on the 2 little plastic clips onto the sides of your smart cover. And like I said, on this one was a little difficult, but on the finished product it'll probably be a lot easier. The only one concern I have about this, unless you have a screen protector, and this kind of plastic here doesn't seem too abrasive, but it's going right up against the border of the iPad, and I don't know, unless you're slamming this down or something, it probably wouldn't damage the iPad too much, but it's just a concern that I have, especially since this is so close to the button here. I don't know if it would do any damage to the internal screen here, but on the border it might scratch it or something. That's just one thing to consider. Nevertheless, let's just move on. This is what they call neutral mode, or stationary. So the 3 different stands that they have are 33 degree, 45 degree, and then the private typing stand. So the first thing is the 33 degree stand. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So you're going to leave one where it's at, and then you're going to move another one to the upper elbow, or I'm not sure what you want to call it. But so like I said, you can't just slide these, so we'll have to do it the hard way. Alright. And then you're going to put this down here. And voila. Let's move this back here. There it is. So like I said, there is a reason to have this little non-stick grip here. If it wasn't there, this wouldn't stay up. This would just fall down like that. I shouldn't have done that. Hope it's okay. Alright, but yeah, that's why you need the non-stick grip there. So that's the 33-degree stand. The next one, like I said, is the 45-degree stand. You leave that where it's at, and then you move this one to another kind of corner here. So that just makes it nice and rigid. Same thing here. So that's 45 degree. Now you might be wondering why I'm placing it like this. If you try to do it the other way, I guess it works fine. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And then finally, the private typing stand. So now these are both at the third line. So if you wanted to type something, you've got this little privacy barrier that your smart cover has created for you, and you could type away. There it is. Cool. So that's pretty much about it. Like, that's how it works. In regards to like what I feel about it, what I think about it, my first inclination about the whole idea was that it was, I don't know, I just didn't think that people would be too inclined to bring extra clip-ons to the smart cover. I had actually seen another kind of project where you could use clip-ons to your smart cover, and it will allow you to clip on a pen or a stylus, or clip on some other tools that you would use with your iPad, and no one really bought into that. So at first, my first idea was people don't really like clip-ons, but they want a good stand, and this actually is kind of 3 stands in one. You just need to buy a smart cover or a smart case. And once you've made that purchase, most of you probably have, I mean, it's kind of one of the first things that you buy for your iPad, which is some sort of case, and the smart covers are one of the best things to purchase. I really feel that these are going to do very, very well. Now, another reason why they're going to be so popular is that currently in the Kickstarter project, they're going for pennies. Well, not pennies, but they're going for very, very cheap right now. So the retail amount of these guys look to be around 20 bucks, and in that you're going to get the 3 clips, you're going to get 2 of the non-stick pads, and you can choose your own color. Alright, so currently right now, if you want to get your very own smarter stand, you need to pledge a minimum of $12, and this will get you the white smarter stand. This is the one that I have, and then free international shipping. If you pay for pledge at least $14, you will be able to choose different colors or mix and match the different colors. So obviously, the more and more you pay, the more and more that you'll be able to get. There's definitely a lot of different pledge levels that you can go for, but nevertheless, if you are very attached to your smart cover, but you do feel that the cover itself has some limitations, for 12 bucks, or if you can't, if you're gonna wait for 20 bucks more, this is actually a really good solution. I can't wait to see what the actual finished product is like, because like I said, this is just the prototype, so I'm not going to be critical about that, about like the plastic and whatnot. But the only concern that I have is the fact that this plastic is touching my iPad, and if I didn't have a screen protector, I'd just be kind of weary that this might be scratching it, whereas the actual cover itself is, you know, felt. So, but maybe it won't be so bad. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know, make sure that you make a note of them below, or you can comment at comments@lazytechguys.com. Follow us on Twitter at lazytechguys. We're on Facebook, Google+. And thank you very much for watching. Hope you take a look at this Kickstarter project on Kickstarter.com. This is the Smarter Stand by Dotan Saguy, and thank you very much. Luck, guys. Take care.